Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel, and this promises to be a straight up very exciting video. Here I'm going to be sharing 3 amazing tips that will ensure that you become a profitable trader. All right, so if trading is your thing, or you've been trying to look at it and you want to know, okay, why should I go into trading? What are the things I need to know? What are the things I need to avoid? This is going to be a great information video for you. All right, so if you're new to my channel, please, before you go around, kindly hit the subscribe button, and I'll really appreciate that. This will encourage me to constantly put out more content that you can find them valuable, and it will help you in your trading journey. The first thing is this: a lot of people come into trading with the assumption or the premonition that trading is going to be either a win or a losing game. So they just come in, with that assumption as a gambler, all right? So gambling is where you have that either you win or lose kind of thing. When you're trying to trade profitably and you want to do it right as a professional trader, you must accept the probabilistic nature of trading, yes. And you should understand that the outcomes of every trade for you is either going to be a winning trade, a big win, a small win, a break even, right, or a small loss. All right, this should be the ideal outcome of every trade for you if you're learning the right thing, implementing what you're learning, and trying to do it the right way. Okay, but for those who don't do it the right way, those are the people who encounter what we refer to as the big loss. Big losses sometimes are born out of ignorance, not knowing the right thing you're doing, not doing the right thing at the right time, lack of education or guidance. Those who don't have a mentor sometimes get to burn their money unnecessarily. Those who don't even know that you can, start your trading lessons with a demo account instead of you putting your real money to a test first. All right. So, and also those who go in with poor risk management. Okay. These won't ensure that you become a profitable trader. So if you want to become a professional, profitable trader, you should ensure that what you come with the mindset that the outcome of your trades could either be a big win, a small win, a break even, or a small loss, because you are taking calculated trades, right? Profitable traders take what? Calculated trade. The next thing is this: you need to understand and differentiate the forms of trading. I'm going to talk about the styles of trading in another video, but here there are 2 major forms of excuse me, there are 2 major forms of trading. So it's either your spot trading or your margin trading. All right. So margin trading, also referred to as leverage, or some people, generally when they're talking about Forex, they don't know they're actually talking about margin trading. I'm going to cover that in a bit. So spot trading essentially is all forms of trading where you own the assets that you are trading, right? You own this asset. So we can also call that ownership. And then it's characterized by, being the lesser risk kind of trading. When you're spot trading, you are buying assets and then you are waiting for the price to go up and then you sell when they are high. So if you've ever heard about the principle of buy low, sell high, all right, they are basically talking to those who are spot trading. This is very common with those who buy cryptocurrencies and hold them, those who buy stocks and hold them, or those who buy currencies and expect that when they go up, they sell, to another currency, or those forms of businesses. All right. So on the other hand, to make it very simpler, if you decide to go buy a property, say a landed property right now, right? You bought it with the intention to sell when the price of that location appreciates, right? What you're doing is spot trading, because you bought the land, you've owned it, then you're expecting to sell when the price is higher. Good. I'm sure you get that, right? So for margin trading, on the other hand, so let's still use the real estate, property for the example. Now you don't own it. You are only either, taking a stance or a position to say you feel that in the next maybe 1 day, 2 days, the price, or a year, whatever duration, right? The price of properties in this area would go down. All right. So you are now taking a stake against that. So you can simply say, in a simple time, you're betting against an increase or decrease in price of an asset. Those who spot trade are only able to make money when they buy low and they sell high. On the other hand, someone who is margin trading, you can either make money when you're selling or when you're buying, because you don't own the asset, you are only taking a stance, you are predicting an increase or decrease in price of this asset. Yes, it's characterized by a higher risk compared to spot trading. Of course, you should know that when it comes to trading, the risk of trading can highly be mitigated or reduced drastically when you practice very well and then you have someone to guide you. That's why I keep making a lot of content on my channel to ensure that you have the requisite knowledge to ensure you become a professional and profitable trader. So do subscribe to my channel. I'll really appreciate that. So choose your markets, all right? This is the next important thing. There are several markets, and in all of these markets, you can either spot trade or margin trade. I would be going into details in other videos, but choose your markets, okay? You either want to trade stocks, so you're buying into stocks, you're expecting that when the price of a particular stock you're investing in goes higher, you sell for profit. This makes sense. You can do that with cryptocurrencies also. And like I said earlier, you can do that with currencies, right? Foreign exchange currencies, basically. Buy them from one country. For example, if you buy the US dollar and then you are in Nigeria, right, where you think that, okay, maybe because of the poor economic situations in Nigeria, the price of the US dollar is going to appreciate against the naira. All right, so people do that as well, right? Trying to, on the one hand, you're trying to protect what you currently own in naira, right? You're trying to protect the value of your money against maybe inflation or bad economic occurrences, right? This is also a form of trading, but some people do not know, right? So you could also be trading metals. When I say metals, people buy gold and sell them. You can buy them in real time when you own them, as spot trading. You can also leverage, against gold, silver, copper, amongst others. Some people trade indices, volatility, bonds, amongst others, right? As a bonus for this, you need to hone your technical analysis, okay? When you are trading, there are two major methods of analysis, irrespective of the financial market you're considering. There are two basic methods, right, of analyzing the market, of trying to know when is it to buy, when is it to sell, what can I do, what's price saying, what should I expect, and all of those things. So the first one is technical analysis, right? This is within your control as a retail trader. I'm anticipating that whoever is watching this video, you are a retail trader. You don't own banks, you don't own hedge funds, and all of those things, right? So you would fall under the category of a retail trader. As a retail trader, your strongest point is your technical analysis, which covers for your understanding of market structure, support and resistance levels. Some people use Fibonacci, people use demand and supply levels, trend lines, amongst other things, all right? So even price action could still fall under technical analysis. This is where your sphere of control is. Fundamental analysis, you can't control it, it's not within your control. These are economic reports, news, events, currencies that are happening, at sometimes a global scale. So you really can't, control them as an individual, right? Or because of your financial net worth, you may not be able to have a control over this. So technical analysis is where your strength is going to be as a trader. So if you are looking out for what to learn as a technical analysis person, right? So I'm going to be dropping a video about that in the coming week. So do stay around on my channel, turn on the notification bell. It's really, really going to be very, very helpful. In the meantime, focus on the things I've mentioned: market structure, trend lines, support, resistance levels, candlesticks. They would be very, very helpful for your growth. In summary, I've said, accept the probabilistic nature of trading. This doesn't mean that you should be expecting a win or loss. As it were, you are not gambling. Professional trading is a career choice. If you're making that choice, you want to do it, it is highly rewarding, and you need to learn up and do it the right way, okay? Have the right mindset. Is going to help you to take you very, very far in the game. So secondly, I said you should differentiate the forms of trading. I already talked about spot trading. I talked about margin trading or leverage trading. I'll make more video materials to ensure that I go detailed on them so that you can understand how to play and how to be able to do this over time. You can scroll also on my channel I have a lot of videos, done in the past that will be very, very helpful for you. Choose your market, okay? You just have to choose. You can trade two markets, for example, I trade currency and I trade cryptocurrencies. Those are my strengths. Yes, I invest in the stock market. I really don't trade them. I invest in the stock market, then I trade actively, right? I trade currency market and then cryptocurrency market. So you can also make a choice of what market you want to play in. It doesn't mean you're going to make more money here than the other. The pros and the cons, you might need to just understand them, understand the risk, understand what you're doing in there, and then you would be very, very fine. All right. Then own your technical analysis is where I ended it today. Thank you very much for hanging around, encouraging responses from people like you is why I keep doing this amazing content, ensuring that people can catch this value. So do interact in the comment section. I want to know your questions. If you have any review, I want to hear from you. I would really, really love to hear from you. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please go ahead and do that right now. It means a lot to me. Cheers. See you on the next one.